Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my current empties, and I have a ton of empties to share with you guys. My box of trash was really overflowing, so I thought it was definitely time to film this. I have lots of hair care to talk to you guys about, some makeup, and then some other random just household things as well. So since we have so many products to talk about, let's just hop right into it. And first I'll talk about a couple shampoos I ran out of. They're both by Herbal Essences. I absolutely love Herbal Essences shampoo. The main thing I look for in a shampoo is the scent. Obviously there are a lot of things I look for, but shampoo isn't as important to me as conditioner. The main thing I look for is a really good smelling shampoo at this point in my life, at least. Okay, so these ones smell great. This one is the Color Me Happy Rose scented one, and this is the Hello Hydration Hawaiian Coconut scented one. These ones are both really great, and I love that you can still smell the scent days after you've washed your hair. So I don't know if I'll be purchasing these ones specifically, but I have always and will always purchase Herbal Essence shampoos. I mean, I try other ones. I'm always switching it up with shampoos and conditioners, but I always have really loved Herbal Essences, and especially the hydration one. I absolutely love this one. Next up, I have this conditioner to talk about. This one is called Keratin, and it's a keratin moisture repair conditioner. I actually picked this up at TJ Maxx a while back, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this is not my favorite conditioner I've ever tried. I just don't think that it did anything absolutely amazing. It didn't give me any like long-term good effects, and it really wasn't just that great of a conditioner. I still had tangles when I washed this out and stuff like that, and for the price I just wouldn't repurchase it. It wasn't anything that blew my mind. Next up, I have this Garnier Fructis Damage Eraser. I absolutely love this stuff, and I will definitely repurchase it. It's super inexpensive, and it's a great hair mask. When I would use this stuff, I would typically do it like once a week. I typically wash my hair about twice a week, so I would use this back and forth with my normal conditioner. Since it is like an actual reconstructing butter mask, I would actually put it on before my shower sometimes, and I absolutely loved it for that. It added so much moisture when I did that. So I highly recommend this stuff, and yes, I will totally repurchase it in the future. Next up, I went through two of my favorite dry shampoos. If you guys have been following me for a while, you know that I love Not Your Mother's Clean Freak dry shampoo. I've tried a ton of dry shampoos, and this is my favorite one, the one that I always go back to. I'm completely out right now, which is so crazy. I'm never out of dry shampoo because it's like my lifesaver. And then the last thing I went through was this Chi Keratin Mist, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I absolutely hated this stuff. It's not like it did anything terrible for my hair, but it didn't smooth out my hair, it didn't detangle my hair, and it didn't give me any kind of long-term benefit. I bought this stuff almost 2 years ago, I'm pretty sure. It took me forever to go through, and honestly there's still a little bit in there, but I just decided to chuck it. It's just kind of expensive for what it is. I really didn't think that it did anything amazing for me, so I won't be repurchasing it. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about the makeup items that I went through, and the first thing is a couple setting sprays. So this one is actually by Mary Kay, and Mary Kay's setting spray is actually by Scandinavia, which is super cool. So I really loved this setting spray. I would totally get it again. The only thing that I don't absolutely love about it is the spray nozzle. And then I went through my Urban Decay All Nighter makeup setting spray, which is my absolute favorite setting spray. It's such a good setting spray, unlike anything I've ever tried, and it's definitely the one I go to for special events and stuff that I know I absolutely have to make my makeup last. So I normally get a little travel size because they're cheaper, and I make it last a long time. I only use it for really special events because that's how much I love it. Then I went through a little baby sample of the Smashbox Primer Water. I absolutely loved this stuff, and I would absolutely love to have a full size of it. I don't know if I'll purchase it. I really want to, of course, but I'm not really sure if I will. But I did really like it. Next up, I went through 3 samples of moisturizers. So this one is the Origins High Potency Nitamins Cream. Really love this stuff. I would absolutely love to purchase this. Again, don't know if I will. you know, but loved it. This one is Renewed Hope in a Jar. Of course I love this stuff, especially for a daytime moisturizer. It was absolutely amazing. And then this is the Cuddly something 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 moisturizer. This one wasn't my favorite. It was kind of cool because it had like almost a whipped consistency, but it didn't dry super fast. I remember it not being great for putting underneath makeup because it just wasn't super fast drying. So yeah, this one wasn't my favorite, but pretty good. Next up, I went through 2 concealers. The first one is my Maybelline Fit Me. You guys know this is hands down my favorite concealer ever, so it's no surprise that I went through another one of these. So this one is by Essence. It's the Stay All Day 16-hour long-lasting concealer. I'm not the biggest fan of this stuff. It doesn't have a ton of coverage, but if you want a really lightweight concealer, it's not a bad one, especially for the price. It's like $3. Then I went through and found that this NYX cream shadow was all dried out, so I decided to toss it. It's in the shade Frost Beige, and I really liked the color of it. For a hot minute there, I was obsessed with anything like pinky champagne shimmery colors, anything like that. I was obsessed with them, and this really was gorgeous. I don't think I'll repurchase it just because I'm not really into cream shadows, but I remember really loving this for a while. Next, I went through my Jordana Fabuliner liquid eyeliner. I actually don't think I went through this. I only remember using it a few times, and then eventually I just threw it out because it was dried out. This is not my favorite. It didn't seem to really do much for me. It dried out really fast, and it wasn't super pigmented when I did use it. I guess it's not even dried out. Maybe I just threw it out because I decided I'm not a fan. It's not like a super black liner. It's just, yeah, it's not my favorite. Sorry, Jordana. Then I threw out this Lorac Special Effects mascara. It's one of the dual-ended ones with a primer and mascara side. I got this a long time ago when I first started buying makeup at a Nordstrom rack, and I guess I just decided to finally throw it out. It's definitely expired, it's old, so yeah. Next up, I went through 2 nail polish removers, which is really weird because I never even paint my nails, but I think these were both really low and I finally just finished them up. This one had acetone, this one didn't, and I tend to prefer non-acetone just because it's good for your nails, but if I really need to take something off, I prefer acetone. So I kind of like having them both on hand, just depending on what I need. Then I went through this body cream by Bodycology. It was the Blackberry Vanilla scent. Loved this scent. I remember my grandma got this for me a few years ago, so it took me a while to get through, but I really loved it. Then I went through my favorite deodorant, which is the Lady Speed Stick. And also I went through 2 of my favorite toothpaste, which is Sensodyne, and also a box of Q-tips. So I actually went through some Scentsy wax burner things. Actually, a couple of them are from Scentsy, and then a couple of them are from Walmart. So these are the Scentsy ones I went through. I went through Christmas Cottage, which I absolutely love, and then I also went through Zephyr. I think that's how you say it, but this one smelled like men's cologne. Oh my gosh. Absolutely amazing. I think this is probably my favorite Scentsy scent ever. And then from Walmart, I went through Honeysuckle Honeydew, which is a great clean scent, and then also Cucumber Melon, which is like my boyfriend's favorite. We absolutely love cucumber melon scented stuff, especially in the spring and summer. It's such a clean, fresh scent. I absolutely love it. And then the last thing I went through was a bunch of makeup wipes. So this one I got at TJ Maxx in a crunch. They were called So Fresh, So Clean, and I absolutely hated them. And then I went through this pack from Equate, which is the Walmart brand. They're supposed to be like the Neutrogena ones. I wouldn't say they're as good as those, but they're a lot better than I thought they were gonna be. And then I went through 4 packs of the Kirkland wipes. If you've been following me for a while, you know these are my favorite wipes. This is their old packaging, and then they just switched to this packaging. And I guess they are now hypoallergenic, which they weren't before. But these are my favorite wipes, you guys, because they're the wettest wipes I've ever tried. I absolutely hate when I have to use more than one wipe, just because these, you can get everything off in just one wipe. They are hands down the best makeup wipes I've ever tried in my life, and I highly recommend them. So yeah guys, that's it for my current empties. I really hope you enjoyed. Please make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and I will see you guys very soon in my next video. Bye!